Live from the Union Canal Elementary School main hallway, it's the Good Morning Union Canal day before Thanksgiving break first annual Falcon Day Parade, featuring fun floats, magnificent music, and other things. And now your hosts, Mr. Menser and Mr. Bridenstine.
Good morning and welcome to the Good Morning Union Canal day before Thanksgiving break first annual Falcon Day Parade. I'm Mr. Bridenstine.
And I am Mr. Menser. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
It is a little chilly in here, if you ask me. I'm glad we have our mittens and scarves and hats on.
I know.
And actually, I wanted to make a special mention before we get started. Our sponsors for today's event, actually, it's only one sponsor, the McGinty Collection.
Yes.
Actually, we're wearing some of their fine vests right now.
That's right.
Look at these bad boys. The McGinty Collection. When you want a cheap vest, both in price and quality, the McGinty Collection's there.
Yes.
Mr. Menser, are you looking forward to anything with the parade today?
Nah, not really.
No, okay. Well, it's going to be a great parade, I heard.
I believe it's going to be wonderful.
Got a lot of special surprises and not
Indeed.
special surprises and other things too. So, looking like some activity going on. And actually, I think we're about to get started here. Here they come.
Let's go.
And there's the Falcon kicking off today's parade.
Dressed for the holidays.
Got
Look
that
at
Santa
that.
Ho ho ho. Gets me in the mood. And here comes
What
that
is that?
banner. There it is. Wow, I bet whoever
Oh
made that
my
regretted that.
goodness.
Oh my. Waving to the crowd. Oh.
Look at that. Playing it up.
Showing to the crowd a little bit. There we go. And look at that sign.
Good
wow.
morning, Union Canal. Oh, look at that. Wow.
Now, we should point out, this is Mrs. Wensky's class. They have earned the Most Wonderful Class Awards for the entire year, and as a result, have earned the right to carry that gigantic novelty-sized banner.
Wow, look at those kids. They're very excited.
They really
and
are.
well-mannered, I want to say.
I will say that, too. They're waving.
Yes, look at
they
that.
They're dabbing. You got
Yep.
a dab there.
We got a dab.
Oh, we got to keep going the wrong
We
way.
got
That's
one.
okay.
Hey.
Mixed signals.
that.
That's okay. Maybe
Happy
one of those-
kids.
Oh, the crowd couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier. And, first grade coming down the hallway.
There they
Veterans.
are.
Patriotic USA. Come on, everyone. USA. That's right. Oh, it's
USA.
like a wrestling crowd in here. Oh, boy.
Look at that red, white, and blue.
White, blue. No, not France. We're talking the US of A.
That's
Red, white,
right.
and
There are a
blue.
lot of stars right there.
Stars, stripes,
Look at that
other
pride.
things. There. Oh, so much patriotic pride. Waving those
Yes,
flags,
indeed.
waving their hands.
Look at those kids.
Oh my. Hard to believe that all those novelty flags actually came from China. But that's okay. They're waving them proud as proud
look at those
patriots.
teachers.
First grade, great news.
That's right. And the audience is showing their respect.
All right. Oh, and here comes Mrs. Wagner's class next. Mrs. Wagner's class with the wonderful world of Disney.
Oh,
That's
look at
right.
that.
This kicks off our copyright infringement section
I
of
was
the
going
parade.
to say, we should have gotten a sponsorship there.
Well, we'll make do.
Hopefully
And,
they don't take too much from us.
They will, knowing them. But hey, there we got Doug, and there's Mrs. Wagner. Still
Look at
haven't
that.
found another Wagner. Actually, still haven't found her.
That's right.
That's it's
I
the
don't
way
know what
life
happened to
goes.
it.
I don't know either. Hey, coming up next, we got Mrs. Warrenavage's class, the third grade recorder band, taking their time.
I was going to say, that's
They
a little
are-
bit of a slow
This is not in slow-mo,
march.
folks. This is real life. This is real speed. They are taking their time. They are egging for the camera.
Wow,
They are
look
almost
at
in
that.
step. Actually, they're pretty close. We're going to give them credit
That's
there.
right.
And, the turn.
Very somber.
The turn. Oh, it's a very somber. Now, they're going to be playing one of my personal favorite Thanksgiving Day songs, Hot Cross Buns. Are you ready for this?
I am.
2, ready, play.
Oh, wow. And the crowd's going
Look
nuts.
at that. They show their appreciation for that.
Boy, are their tummies growling to thaw those hot cross buns at the Thanksgiving Day dinner table or lunch table, or whatever time you guys eat. Who knows?
Look at that
Whatever.
marching.
There they
have
go.
marched as well as they played.
I think so. Maybe even better. Oh my! I'm ready for something a little
What's
different
next?
here.
I don't know.
Farming is a thing that people do, and
Around here, yes.
around here they do, and other places as well. But the kindergartners had fun on the farm.
Yes, they did.
There they are. They are
Take
showing
a look at these kids.
all the fun that farming is. Waking up at 4 a.m.
That's right. The smell.
The smell. I mean, it's so much fun. You couldn't
Yeah.
have more fun than being a farmer. You got cows, you got sheep, you got pigs.
Look at all those
Something
kids.
with horns. I'm assuming that's a goat, possibly.
I don't know. It's a little scary to me.
Well, it is. It is. And
Look
there's
at
Mrs.
that.
Phoebe
I was
waving.
going to say, Mrs. Phoebe's Hamming it up.
wrangling those.
Hamming it.
Oh,
Get
hamming it. Oh, I see what you did there.
That's
Because of the things.
right.
And chicken soup.
That's right.
Well, you know, actually,
Egg is
no,
on my face
the egg is
on
on your
that
face.
one.
Actually, we got Mr. Zelinsky, who is down. He's live with a special guest. We're going to throw it down to Mr. Zelinsky. He's going to be here with us all morning. Mr. Zelinsky.
Thanks, guys. Hey, I'm down here with a very special guest, Race Morgan. How you doing, Race?
Good.
Hey, thanks for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving. All right, great. Got any big plans for Thanksgiving? Any races coming up?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Well, you know what? I got a buddy here of yours right next to me. I got the Very Intense Runner. How you doing, Very Intense Runner?
What time the race start?
The race? So you mean the parade? The parade's going on. Look at the parade.
Why aren't they running?
Well, you know, it's a parade. Hey,
Run!
no, hey, what's with your hair?
Run!
Why is your hair purple?
Run! Run!
Okay.
Purple, what?
I think everyone's wondering why your hair is purple.
I'll tell you why my hair's purple. There's only 2 days of the year I don't run. Today, parade day, and Halloween. And guess what? I've been running non-stop since Halloween, and I haven't had time to change my costume. All right, so get off my back and let me run. Because I take 2 days off, Halloween and today. Run! Run!
Like, hey,
Run!
you know, you deserve some turkey today and some stuffing, Very Intense. You've been running all over the place. So, Race, I think you might get the day off here. Why don't we just sit back and enjoy the parade? Oh, look
All right,
at
thanks, Mr. Zelinsky. Great job with the purple-haired intense runner. No idea what happened there, but I do know what's happening here. We got Mardi Gras, folks.
Woo, look at
Mrs.
those
Rest,
costumes.
come with those Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras, you know what that means?
I don't.
I don't either. So I guess that makes both of us. It means something. Something about Martying and drawing. Could
Look
be
at the color there.
Oh, what
These
color?
kids have
Oh,
put
more dabbing. It's still a
great-
thing somehow. Somehow it's still a thing. Waving to the
I
crowd.
have no idea.
Well, it is. And no, it's a
Look
very
at that.
popular thing. It's one of the greatest Mardi Gras traditions. Dabbing.
Yes.
It's
I think it's a recent tradition.
It is. It is. And coming up
Crowd's
next,
loving it.
you know, we've got Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, but did you know Adniel, the reindeer, because he's part of our next entourage, Mrs. Campbell's class, and here they come
Look
dressed up
at
as
that.
elves and reindeers.
Oh, are we gonna need Andrew to clean up?
We may. We're going to keep Mr. Lutz on call here. It's never a bad idea. And there they go. Oh
Look
my!
at those. They're
Such
prancing.
prancing. All prancers.
There
I
goes
believe. There we
Adniel.
go. Oh, the crowd loves it. Crowd
Yes,
loves those
indeedy.
reindeers. Gotta love them. Oh, and now we got, there she
Oh.
is, Queen Bee. Hey, we got the Queen Bee, and she's not alone today, Mr. Menser, because
I
she's
see
here with
that.
her bee hive.
If you are allergic,
If you're
might be
allergic,
time to
get
grab
that
your-
epinephrine out, because,
That's
oh
right.
man, there's a lot of bees. They're swarming here,
Whoa,
folks.
whoa, whoa!
Oh, Queen Bee, you don't want to make her mad, because she tells it like it is.
She is coordinating that dance quite well. Look at
The
her.
dance of the bee, perhaps. The flight of the bumblebee, as it were.
Yes.
They are not flying, but you know, use your imagination. So, what else am I going to say? Antennas, antlers. You know, whatever. I'm not a zoologist. I'm not really a music teacher anymore either.
I'm just a little bit afraid right now because haven't been stung recently, but now would not be a good time.
Well,
to
let
find
me tell you,
out.
I got stung this past summer, and it hurt. I think I'm allergic now. I didn't realize I was, and I'm happy to see him go. There they go.
All right,
Queen
wait.
Bee and her beehive buzzing around. There they go, buzzing off. Off to the next thing. Off to make some honey.
That's
Off
right.
to make that honey money. I don't think that worked, but that's fine.
That's the way it goes.
And you know,
Some work, some don't.
most of mine don't. You know, parades need music. We heard Hot Cross Buns a little bit earlier, but it looks like we got a music standout because next we got our pumpkin
Oh,
spice
look at
expert,
that.
Dr. Campbell, and our Star Wars correspondent, Edward Kuntz. They are here to play a song. Gotta put that pumpkin down first. Great violin technique. Don't play while holding a pumpkin. They're gonna play Up on the Housetop. Go. beautiful. Wow.
Wonderful job.
Man,
Wonderful
if he plays a violin as well as he eats a pumpkin, I'd say.
Yes,
Just
indeed.
leave out the nutmeg. Don't have nutmeg. He hates it. He thought he liked it, but he didn't.
He does not.
Oh, and fist bump,
Oh,
celebratory,
wow.
and
Old school.
all right. Whoa, look at that pumpkin handling.
That's
right.
right.
All right. Well, hey, we're
Yeah.
gonna throw it now back to Mr. Zelinsky, who's down with another special guest out in the crowd.
Okay, thanks, kids. Hey, I found another celebrity here, someone who I haven't seen in a while. Breakfast with Braden. How you doing, Braden?
Good.
Great. Hey, well, thanks for joining us for Thanksgiving. What you been up to?
Nothing. Eating breakfast.
Eating breakfast. Yeah, of course, eating breakfast. Well, you know, with Thanksgiving today, you got any maybe special Thanksgiving recipes you're cooking up for your family?
Well, we got cinnamon toast crunch. We have that in the shape of a turkey, and then we have the Captain Crunch with the stuffing.
No, wait a minute. Those are just cereals, don't you have any like pumpkin pie recipes or maybe a special cranberry sauce?
No, it's breakfast.
No, it's Thanksgiving. We eat turkey.
No, it's breakfast.
Turkey! It's Thanksgiving.
No, it's breakfast. Ah!
Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. We lost connection and lost the feed. Breaking out a little out of
Little bit of
hand.
problem
But,
there.
hey, well, we're back. Okay, we got.
Here comes Mrs. Regal's
Well,
class.
there they are. It's Mrs. Regal's class. And what are they holding there, Mr. Mentor?
That is a beautiful balloon. Do you see the
my.
work they're doing?
I do. I'm not sure what the work is, but I see them doing it. And
It is amazing. The
it is.
color,
Look at them.
the
bend
intricate
on
color.
that. Wow.
Oh my!
Oh,
I hope
this
they're able to
is-
control it.
And hey, it's getting windy down that hallway, and oh my goodness,
Keep
this
it under
is going to be a
control.
disaster. Kaylin Salzer is going to blow away.
Keep it under
She needs to be
control.
anchored to the ground, folks. Always
Wow.
hold on to your gigantic novelty-sized balloons. Good advice. Whoa, there they go. Wow. They're losing it again. They're losing it again.
High winds. Look out.
High winds and low humidity. I guess. I don't really know what the weather's going to be like today. Hey, but guess what's coming up next? We got
no idea.
the custodians. Here they come, waving that banner proud, waving that flag.
Mr. Loves.
Oh, he is a proud man waving that blue flag.
Yes.
And we got some synchronized cleaning going on here. It looks.
Look
We
at
got
that. There's Miss Haynes.
Haynes and Mr. Drupp. There they go.
Look at that.
Waving. Look, oh man, I think their waves
at
are
that.
perfect.
Are they doing donuts?
They are. They're doing donuts, and they're going to clean them up. Then that's fine. They're going to
Okay.
they're going to scuff those floors, and then they're going to
We're gonna need those
scrub
buffed
the
out.
floors. Yes, they're going to scuff out, buff out the scruffs, as I like to say. It's an old custodian
Oh, yeah.
technique. Old custodian technique. Oh my, who's next? Here we go. Oh, it's room 21, and Mr. Menser, it's looking like room 21 has gone to the dogs.
Yes,
Gone to the dogs.
indeed. Miss McLean's class has really put their print on this.
That was a good one. I mean, that was fantastic. Hey, special shout out right now to Mrs. McLean's son, who is an avid Good Morning Union Canal follower. Hey, hope you're watching, and if you are, there's a lot more of this parade to go, so hopefully
That's
you've
right.
blocked off a good portion of time today, because this is a long one, folks.
That's right.
Oh, and you know,
Look alone.
I can't wait for this next one, because here he comes.
Oh my.
From the Camelot of the CLSD. It is
Oh.
my man and yours. I don't even want to say his name because I don't feel like I should. I feel like I should let him do it. I'm just going to let him take over.
It is I, Sir Richard of Cornwall. And I'm here to wish you a happy holiday. I, with my trusty steed, Bernard. There you go, girl. Enjoy that carrot. We're... Easy, girl. We're here to wish you a happy holiday, and we are going to make our way off. Wait. What is that? What is that? It is the flying fowl.
Close one there with Sir Richard. Oh my gosh, he
I
just
think
barely
he,
made it out of there with the skin of his horse's teeth.
He's gonna be eating well tonight, though.
He may be. Hey, coming up next, and why it's my favorite and yours, it's Miss Campbell presents Miss Campbell's Book Club with your host, Miss Campbell, here she comes. She got the whole club here. What a nice class. Don't you think it's a nice class, Mr. Menser?
I do. Look at that. They have their books.
They're reading, and they're a little. There we go. We're gonna keep going. There we go. We got it. And they are part of the book club. Hey, you know, reading is fundamental because it's both fun and demental. It is demental. I think it can be both. It depends on what you're reading, I suppose, but
indeed,
it has the ability to be both. Let's take a listen.
Hi.
Hi, we're Miss Campbell.
They stand unified. They are Miss Campbell. They are the Miss Campbell.
That is.
She has brainwashed those children, and that's really a nice sight to see.
Warms
nowadays.
the heart.
It does. It warms. It does.
My fingers need a little warming.
They could. Well, it's chilly.
Yes,
we told you to bundle up.
I did. This vest is keeping me warm.
Well, speaking of clubs, hey, we got the art club coming up next, and yes, they are ugly Christmas sweaters.
Oh.
Now, I know you're not supposed to use the word ugly to describe things, but I don't know what other adjective to use to describe because holy moly, those are not nice to look at.
I feel nauseous.
Well, that's fair. That is fair to say.
That is. Somebody actually made those.
They did. They did. Someone somewhere made what you are looking at.
That is just unbelievable.
Oh, the crowd's happy. Hey, you know, we actually stumbled upon, we came upon a video that we wanted to show you. It's from 1992. It's a special Thanksgiving wish from our own man, 1990s Mr. Zelinsky.
Hey everybody, happy Thanksgiving from the computer room. Hey, enjoy yourselves, but don't eat too much. You got to get up early for those Black Friday specials. I heard there's some new rotary phones on sale at Radio Shack, and you know Woolworth always has some great stuff. Have a good one.
Thanks, 1990s Mr. Zelinsky. And hey, speaking of the 90s, Jurassic Park is back.
Woo, look at
and
that.
oh, we got the Rex, the PTT Rex. It's that great mascot, the PTT Rex. Speaking of copyright infringement, Jurassic Park and its shareholders, we apologize, but we couldn't pass up this opportunity. Let's throw it to Mr. Zelinsky, who's with another interview.
Hey, thanks guys. I found another celebrity here in the crowd. It's the star of Retirement Corner with Mrs. Klein. It's Mrs. Klein. How you doing today?
What? I'm reading this magazine.
Oh, I was afraid that was going to happen. Well, Mrs. Klein, we just wanted to get your thoughts on the parade here.
Yeah, but this article is really good. How can I read this magazine if you keep asking me questions?
Come on, I think the audience wants to know. You know, you got any special plans for Thanksgiving? You got a special pumpkin pie recipe to share with us?
Well, actually, yes, I do. I have 3 beautiful grandchildren that I'm going to be sharing my Thanksgiving with. I'm looking forward to that. Can I read my magazine now?
Oh, I guess. Well, hey, it was something. You got something out of Mrs. Klein. Well, you go back to your corner, Mrs. Klein. I'm going to watch you right here.
Hey, do you know about this bath fitter thing? Do you know anybody that has one of those?
Look at that. It's got a little door. You don't even have to climb over it
Yeah,
at all.
because the older you get stiff, and it might be easier to get in and out.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
Okay. All right, thanks for the help.
Thanks, you guys. Hey, you know who's coming up next? It's Mrs. Regal's class.
Wow, I thought we already had
Well,
Mrs.
I know what
Regal's
you're going to
class.
think. The way I say it sounds similar, but actually the letters are a little different. The E's are different placements, so it is a different.
Eiffel?
Sure. And this is actually Mrs. Pedrick's class, who's Mrs. Regal's class right now, and they're going to be playing a West African Thanksgiving celebration song. Let's take a listen. that really put me in the Thanksgiving mood. I'll tell you what.
What a great
Hearing
job.
those great Thanksgiving instruments.
Music
like
department
this.
around here is
Well,
top notch.
they used to be better when they had a little bit more time to focus on that and not making 50-minute parade videos. But look at the stunned crowd. Man, they couldn't believe what they just saw. They're all really jealous, I think, of those instruments. But hey, you know, speaking of instruments, this has nothing to do with instruments, but here comes Mrs. Martinez's class. They are toy soldiers.
And they are marching.
Oh, it's like the Nutcracker Suite in here. There they go. Look at those steps.
kids.
They are marching. They are walking. And they stopped. Okay, well they stopped now, and they are okay. There they go again.
There we go.
Going. All right, good. They're a little confusion. That's okay. They're made of wood and in this case
They're
skin and
brought
bone.
to life.
And there's Mrs. Martinez. Hey, waving for the camera.
Indeed.
And the crowd loves it. Oh, toy soldiers. Can never have too many toy soldiers. And speaking of things you can never have too many of. Here he comes, my
look
main
at
man,
that.
Chef Tony.
Oh, that's
Straight from Little Italy with lots of pizza boxes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, and Carmali's there too.
That's
They are
right.
waving to the crowd.
The
and,
protege.
Whoa,
Whoa.
hey, pizza to the crowd.
Wow, look at that.
Free pizzas.
Woo.
Oh, hey, they're getting it too. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so white. It's almost like there's no pizza in them.
I'll tell you
Wow.
what, those kids are going to eat well tonight.
Oh, what a great Thanksgiving.
That's a pizza
Free
for
pizza.
right there.
It is. I believe it is.
Okay, 42, Pinini Calaprisale, okay.
Oh, we got an order there. There's Carmali, and all
Yeah.
right. See you later, guys. Oh man. Oh, where'd their pizza go? Well, that doesn't really matter. I guess they ate it already. They ate it already.
Gotta stay warm out
And
there.
hey, speaking of eating, here they
Oh.
come. Sam and Gracie being
That's
pulled
right.
by Grammy there. There she is in the wagon.
Look at
Sam
that.
and Gracie bundled up for bacon and cheese. That's what they're having this
gonna say,
Thanksgiving.
There's some well-behaved dogs
Bacon
right
and
there.
cheese stuffed turkey.
Woo.
And speaking
sounds
of
good. Whoa.
speaking of eating things,
Jailbreak.
yeah, well, he wanted to get out of there before the traffic got too bad. We're gonna throw it back to Mr. Zelinsky, who's with another special guest.
Hey, thanks guys. I'm here with another special guest from afar, the rootinest, tootinest cowgirl in the West. I got Cowgirl Kayla. Cowgirl Kayla, what's new?
I don't know.
I don't know. I know you've probably been pretty busy rounding up those cows on the range, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who you got here with us? Who's this?
Bandit.
Bandit. Bandit. What do you think? You ready for Thanksgiving? Oh yeah, Alex sounds like Bandit's ready for Thanksgiving. Cowgirl Kayla, you ready for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got any special cowgirl Thanksgiving recipes you're gonna prepare for us?
No.
No, like rattlesnake instead of turkey. No. Well, you know, looks like a regular Thanksgiving down on the range, so we're gonna send it back to you. So long from down here in the parade room with Cowgirl Kayla.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, that's right.
Thanks, Mr. Zelinsky. And speaking of Cowgirl Kayla, we're back on the farm. In
There we
kindergarten
go.
now.
Another wave of farmers.
Another wave of farmers. You know, farming is a thing that people do. And I think I said that last time. I don't really have any other comments to make on farming, but
and look at those kids.
it's a very
They
important
are.
thing. Oh, they're waving. They're having the ball.
Well-
who's in the back there? It looks like they.
know.
Can we use that other camera for a second? There we go. Oh, it's Mr. Lutz. Oh, smart.
There you go.
Smart. You
Thought I
gotta
smelled
clean
something.
up. I definitely did. I'm not sure if that was me or you or what, but I think I know what the answer is. Good, we got him cleaning up
Those
there.
cows are.
Yeah, you don't want to
messy.
have cows in the hallway. It's never a good idea. The crowd's still happy though. They love it. Droppings or not. Hey, come up next. We got Mrs. Stellar's class. Now they are celebrating being social butterflies. You know, social media is a thing that people use for some reason. I haven't figured that out yet, and I don't know if I ever will. But you know, you got your Instagrams and Snapchats and Instasnaps and Chatter,
Instasnap.
Twitface.
Twitface.
You know, all these things that the kids use, and they talk about it, and it usually is good, but usually it's actually not. But in any event, it's a thing that people do. That's nice. And the crowd, no, they're still happy. I think that may have been the same footage that we already had just previous. That's okay though. And who's coming up next?
We
Oh
have
my gosh.
Senor Litzenberg.
Oh, Senor Litzenberg. He's been champion for 174 days, celebrating since June 1st when he took it at the destruction of Big Easy. Celebrating, I know he's got a lot to be thankful for this year.
That's right.
He has really just got a lot to be thankful for, I'd say. Coming up on the new year, coming up on the... Wait a minute!
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Finger poke of doom!
Oh, no!
No, come on!
Biggie,
That man has a family!
Nowhere! Nowhere!
Yo, cut the music! Ladies and gentlemen, this Thanksgiving, you've got one thing to be thankful for, and that is your new UCWF World Heavyweight Champion, Big E.Z.
No.
Champ, let's get out of here. Oh. I've seen a lot in my day, but this... This is...
Sad.
This is hard to see. Oh, man. This is...
The downfall of a champion.
That man has a family. And, oh, man, you hate to see that. Folks, we are following breaking news here. Senor Litzenberg has lost his belt, finger poke of doom. We're going to actually go back and take a look at this if we can. We got some slow-mo footage. Here we go. And, oh, the force of that finger poke was so great. He actually started falling before it... that's I'm sorry. Let's get back on track here. Sorry, folks.
I feel so bad for
I know,
him.
I do too. Not a happy Thanksgiving. And the crowd is feeling the same way, it looks. The crowd is feeling the same way. I'm sorry, but hey, here comes the office staff, and they're looking happy. Here they
Look
come.
At that. They finally got a chance to get out of the office.
They did. They were answering phones, answering why their kids aren't learning and instead watching 50-minute parade videos. But they broke out. Now they got a big Minnie Mouse balloon.
Look at that. Controlling
Beautiful,
quite well.
high in the sky, more copyright infringement, of course. We'd like to thank the good folks at the Disney Corporation and
That's right.
for hopefully never seeing this, because, boy, we're breaking a lot of laws, I think. That's okay. There they go, beautiful balloon,
Look
way
at
up
that.
high, almost touching that art banner there.
Minions.
Oh, kisses, hugs, XOXO,
They
Gossip
do
Girl.
love their classic Disney.
And, hey, that guy, who's that? He looks...
That looks like Gru.
It is, well, it looks like you, actually, but I think it's Gru, you're right. There they go. Oh, we got minions here, folks. Speaking of copyright infringement, we got a lot of minions coming down the hallway. We got bananas, we've got yellow, we've got waving. Oh, my. You know, the minions,
They're everywhere.
they are just scattered. It's hard to...
They seem to be multiplying.
I think they are. They are happy, they are excited, they are waving. And they are owned by a giant corporation. So we need to be very... Oh, another dabber. Then we got a dabbing minion. It was bound to happen.
I know.
It was bound to happen.
Who's that?
Hey, you know, we're going to take some time now. We're going to throw it back, I believe, to Mr. Zelensky, who's down there.
Thanks, guys. Boy, do we have a treat for you. Look who I stumbled upon. I have Madame Falcon along with Jimmy the Barber here just watching the parade. Hey. Hey, hi, kids. All right. Hey, actually, I have a question for you, Madame Falcon.
Yes,
You know what?
well, sure.
I've been wondering. I know you can kind of peer into the future a little bit.
I can.
I've been wondering, do you think I'm going to be on the nice list this year from Santa Claus?
Oh, absolutely you will. You will make it this year. I know it's been hard other years. You've had your difficulties.
Well.
But you're straightening yourself out some, so I think you've got it made this year.
yeah.
I think the big guy's gonna see you and bring you just what you want.
Oh, man, and do I want to lie? You know what I could use? What do you think? Been growing this beard out for the
Jimmy's there.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Maybe he could
So,
help.
Jimmy, how's business this year?
It's really off and no shave November. I just don't have the customers, but I see your growth.
Well, you know what? Actually, it's a contest, so I'm just gonna leave it for the rest of the month.
I don't want a little trim.
You know, hey, I think maybe some of the other people here in the crowd might. Would you guys need a haircut?
My hair's perfectly good.
For Mr. McGinty, I heard he's in the contest.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Well, I haven't shaved anyone for about 30 years. So I looked up my grandfather, and he used to use a potato peeler. And he used that to shave. And so I'm going to practice, and maybe for Mr. McGinty, I could use a potato peeler and shave him for free.
For free? Wow,
For
potato
free.
peeler. I don't know. How do you think the potato peeler might turn out? Look at your crystal ball there for us.
I'm seeing a lot of not good stuff. Not
Yeah.
good stuff.
Well,
Is it a sharp potato peeler? You don't want to use a dull potato peeler for sure.
It's a little rusty, but I think I can make it better. I could get the rough off with my trimmers and then use the potato.
Okay, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna go find a different spot along the parade route to watch this parade.
Yeah.
Why don't you can have my seat, Jimmy? You know, you have a seat there. Maybe
Boys
some
and
of
girls,
the
can I
crowd
help
here.
All right, thanks, Mr. Zelensky. And coming up next, he is the Associate Professor of Bear Studies at UC University. He is Professor Bear, and he's out here today to treat us to a very special song to his Bear Nation. That's what his followers like to call themselves. And he'd like to say to them, "Hi, Bear Nation." And thank you.
I think
He's going to be
it's about time
singing
he goes.
that Christmas classic, My Grown-Up Christmas List, originally recorded by Natalie Cole. Let's take a listen as he gets prepared here. Any second now, he's kind of getting ready to sit. Any second. Probably should have seen that one coming.
It's not going like that.
All right. Well, you know, let's throw it to Mr. Zelensky, who's. Then we're gonna throw it back to Mr. Zelensky. He's backstage with the Falcon.
All right.
See what he has to say.
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm backstage here with the Falcon. Got everybody else lined up here, ready to go for the rest of the parade. So, Falcon, thanks for this great parade. What do you think of Professor Bear out there?
Back to you. You really agitated that Falcon.
I'll tell you what.
Oh boy.
What you get with you messing with wild animals.
You don't. Yeah, you gotta be careful there. Hey, here comes our 4th and 5th grade elementary band members under the direction of
Look at this.
Mr. Thompson. They are marching to the beat of a different drummer. Actually, it's probably Mr. Thompson playing the drum, and he is different because he's not a child like they are. And they're marching. They're going to be playing a Thanksgiving classic tune, "Soar with the Turkeys." This Thanksgiving, if you want to soar with the turkeys, head on down to your local grocer and, you know, buy a turkey and throw it off your roof. I don't know. That's one way to soar with a turkey.
Make sure it's not frozen.
Oh yes, that would hurt. If it hits somebody, and
We're not going to be liable for that.
we will not be. Yeah, I think we'll put a disclaimer at the end. I think they'll say don't do that. So let's take a listen to our band. Union Canal
Wow,
Elementary
I'll tell you what.
Band. That was fantastic.
They did a great
Nice job, guys. Way to go.
Professional.
Soar with the turkeys. My belly's growling.
I know, I'm hungry. Use some hot chocolate. Use a nice warm meal right about now.
Oh, man. All right, we're going to throw it back to Mr. Zelensky, who is with another special interview. Going to throw it back to him. And Mr. Zelensky, you there?
Hey guys, hey, welcome back. Is it cold? Okay, welcome back. Special guest here, Dr. Clemens, Director of Elementary Education, Cornwall Lebanon School District. How are you today?
Oh, thank you so much. I am great. I mean, this parade is fabulous. What do you think, everyone? This is a great parade, isn't it? Yeah. But it is a little chilly. I'm not quite dressed the way I should be. I forgot my mittens.
I need another layer. Wait, here you go. Here.
Oh, how
Here,
nice.
I don't want you to be cold. You know why?
Oh, thank you.
You're
Thank
going to be busy over the next couple of days, aren't you? You know what I heard?
Yes. Have you? I don't know if you heard.
Well, you know what?
At every parade, you usually talk about these things, and I think you must have heard. One of my number one things that I do is I enjoy going bargain shopping with the holidays.
Where can we get some bargains this year? That
Oh.
people want to know. The director
They want to
of
know?
Elementary
You want to
Education
know?
is here. Where can
Are
we
you
shop?
sure? Okay,
Black Friday.
you know, Black Friday shopping, and of course, it's really now Thanksgiving shopping, which you
Wow.
really shouldn't go.
Yeah, it's
because that's really to say thank you to your family and your friends and your community. But, if you have a computer and you have your iPhones and all this good stuff, you can go online. There are bargains galore. Bargains. If you have a friend, a neighbor, a brother, a sister, an aunt, an uncle,
have
and
all
your
of
dog,
those.
and you have a dog.
I have it.
I do. I have a dog. But there's bargains, and the bargains begin at 5 p.m. And you can go right on, and they're called doorbusters and bargain bins and that sort of thing. Quality things. I'm not messing around. I'm talking like Xbox. I'm talking like
How about
video
a
games.
Rolex watch, maybe? Could I?
Oh, everybody should have a good watch,
Yes.
but Apple watches. Apple
Well, see,
watches.
I just like to eat apples.
Oh, they're good for you. Apples are on
Yeah.
sale. The apples are on sale at the grocery store.
Fuji apples, yeah, I like those.
Oh, really? The Fuji's?
Yeah.
Oh, Fuji?
Well, you know, I could.
Don't you like the? Do you don't like the delicious? The red delicious?
No.
Oh my. Well, anyway, the grocery stores have sales too, so please go to those grocery stores. But there are some great bargains out there. There's socks.
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 Hey, everybody needs socks.
There are gloves. There's gloves. There are some really cool gloves. Do you like gloves?
Gloves? Anyone need gloves this year?
Gloves. And how about oh. Now wait a minute. Sneakers.
Sneakers. How about the new, Steph Curry's anywhere? Can I get them under $100?
Oh, Seth Curry. Now I don't know. I don't think they
So
were
we're
under.
just
100.
talking like
I'm
Keds,
talking
maybe
like,
here, British Knights kind
Yes.
of shoes.
Well,
Okay.
because you know what? In all honesty, you don't need some of those name brand things. The point is, if you save your money and you can get a good bargain, you can actually make it look pretty cool.
Great.
So I would say
Well,
that
hey.
is the secret.
Well, thank you so much for
Absolutely.
joining us.
Oh.
Have a happy
Oh
Thanksgiving.
my gosh! Look at that float! Oh, I like that. Oh, very nice. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Mr. Zelensky. Thanks, Dr. Clemens. And here come our cafeteria workers. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, that is a gigantic whisk.
You better be good.
And oh yeah, you don't want to hit each other with those
Better
kitchen
get it.
utensils. You better be good. We are full of them today.
They will.
Hey, another giant whisk are
Look at
beating
that.
those pots and pans. They are taking
Look
to the
at that.
streets and they're waving back. Hey, they're excited. And oh, here comes a quick
Hey,
group of
look at
girls.
that.
And you know, the girls on the runner here, they've got a little slogan they like to say.
Oh, yeah?
There's the slogan. There it is.
There you go.
There it is.
And
Oh, they're
off
off.
they
They're off.
go.
That was a quick one. Oh, the crowd, man, they can't believe how fast they're running. Such agility.
I was gonna say, you blink, you miss it.
You did. And oh man,
here we go.
My neck is starting to cringe a little
Yeah.
bit. Here he comes, folks. He is that.
Oh my, what is that behind him?
Well, it looks like he's got his Little Lit Spot Juniors. Little Lit Spot Juniors, a hot holiday item this year at Toys R Us and other fine, soon-to-be bankrupt toy retailers.
What's a Toys R Us?
Exactly. That's what everyone's asking themselves nowadays. And there they go. They are marching. They are walking. And if you listen closely, you can hear a couple little refrains from these lit spots.
My children, My children, follow me. Follow me. My wonderful children.
Yeah, that is disturbing.
That's very scary.
This will haunt my dreams. Hopefully it won't haunt all of your dreams, but for me personally, I'm not sure I can deal with it.
Join us! Join us!
Some have taken this to heart. You know, let's throw it to Mr. Zelensky. Mr. Zelensky's out with another special interview. Let's take it out of him.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Zelensky here again with everybody's favorite holiday character. We have the one and only WB Mason. What's new, WB?
Oh, there's not a lot going on here. I just I'm happy to see the floats going by and glad that we could be a sponsor today for this parade.
So we appreciate you being here. Any big plans for the Mason family today? What do you guys do on Thanksgiving?
Oh, no, we make a lot of paper turkeys, buying lots of paper products to make those paper turkeys, getting the WB Mason products always, and then we make the paper turkeys, and then we gather around the table, and we just have a grand old time together.
That's great. You know what? It's gift-giving season, about to start here, and you know, I'm trying to get my Christmas list together. And what do you recommend? You got any good WB Mason products I can hand out for good gifts this year?
Well, paper shredders are always good. Those, you make that into confetti, and then you can throw it like we're throwing here at the parade. It's always nice to get a good filing cabinet, keep your documents secured. You know, a safe is always a safe bet.
Safe bet.
Yeah. I would go with one of those. Those are good sellers.
Okay, great. Well, you know what? I really want to thank you for stopping by in the parade. I'm going to send it back to my crew in the.
Wait,
yeah.
There's just one more thing. You know, before we finish up here, I think it's that time of year when something needs to happen.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the button has just made its first appearance in the holiday season.
Oh my God.
3, 2, 1.
Haul out the holly, put up the tree before my spirit falls again. Fill up the stocking, I may be rushing things, but deck the halls again now.
Hey, well, the holiday season is officially here after that. Wow. Was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
Very exciting news.
Very exciting news. And hey, it looks like our parade's about to end here. We got one last person. It's the big man himself coming around the corner.
Yeah,
here he comes. Oh, ho, ho. Here he comes.
Oh, my.
The holiday season can officially begin. You can listen to all your favorite holiday tunes now without fear of being ridiculed by your friends. It's time, I think.
I believe you are correct. Take a look at that. Santa
Claus is coming to town. He's going to be visiting homes all across Narrows Drive.
Yes,
he
indeed.
sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
That's a little scary.
It is, actually. So better be good for goodness sake, as I'm to understand.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, and there's very nice elf helpers there.
Yes.
Maybe inspired by the video we just saw of Mr. McGinty. Who knows? It's hard to say.
Distinct possibility.
Oh boy, and there he goes. Oh, applause for the jolly old Saint Nick.
Well, that
Lots of
brings
applause.
in
That really does.
holiday
That
season.
does. I am currently in the holiday spirit. I'm in the holiday mood. And there they go, off in the distance. Hey guys, what a parade we had today. That was exciting.
It was just a beautiful thing. There were so many people, so many characters. Our school's full of characters, I must say.
Full of something. And characters is probably the right thing to say.
Characters would be what I would like to say.
I think that's a good thing to say. Hey, well, how are you going to be spending your Thanksgiving?
Oh, probably on the road, visiting family and friends, eating lots of turkey, just enjoying the company. And yourself?
I am not going to edit one thing over the whole break. I'm just going to sit and look at a wall, I think.
That's an early Christmas present.
It really is. Hey, for Mr. Menser and all of us here at Good Morning Union Canal, I'd like to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving and a joyous and prosperous season that's upcoming. Hey, guys, have a great day. Have a great Thanksgiving break. We'll see you later.